Yeah, absolutely. And looking forward to this match, John. As the two boys said, both Steve and John Parrott. It could be quite a close one. The early exchanges, and particularly from Ding's point of view, you know, he hasn't had the best of records here at the Ali Pali. Of course, a winner here just before the UK Championship. So hopefully he's okay, and we're going to see really what he's all about, and of course what this young man is all about as well. Ryan there, delighted to see him win his first ranking.
And there's a fly. I don't know if it's the same one as yesterday.
Being beaten in 4 previous finals.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, such a talent as Ryan, and comes from a hotbed of snooker, of course, Wales. As per usual at this level, it will be a case of who can play the good safe to create the first chance, and when you get, can you score heavy? That's the secret of success at this level. Played that with a lot of left-hand side to try and check the cue ball, but caught the red he played much.
One. Good opening, red. We talked about. He's made it 1-4-7 6 times. The fly is causing a little problem.
Let me do it, yeah.
Hey, right on top of the cue ball. Very hard to play when that's there, isn't it? Steve Davis must have opened his wallet.
Don't know whether it was the fly on the cue ball, but he's underhit that. Maybe broke his concentration. You can still pot this red that's just to the left of the black, but he should have been a lot further down the table. In fact, it's that awkward now. He's not going to even play it.
丁俊晖 6.
So a bit of a let-off there.
There is a gap between the red and the black. He found the gap, but a long way away from the pot. He's got away with it. You a little bit surprised of Ding Junhui's record here since, you know, 2011 when he...
Such a talent, as you say. But you know, from match 1 here, you're playing the top players, so you've got to be right on your game from the start. If you're just slightly below form, then you'll be out of it. In fact, the last 2 meetings of these 2 players, Ryan Day has won them both. But they've had some good battles in big tournaments, i.e. the World Championship.
Yeah, maybe that win in Riga at the beginning of the season just give him that extra little bit of belief. You know, you're always, till you get that first ranking tournament win under your belt, you're always that little bit nervous against the top players, but maybe that little bit of belief that tournament would give him confidence against the top players, and particularly on occasions like this.
Yeah, loose safety now. What Ding's got to do here, he'll play the pot. He knows his career and into the second red, but just make certain of the pot and just trust the luck to be on the black. And it goes. Maybe should have played with a little bit more pace.
One.
So
Ding Junhui 1.
I think that was a slight miss.
Just strike down slightly to get a better contact on the cue ball, but he just keeps it very parallel. But rolled that one in nicely, did Ryan. So this is a...
Good pots, but it's quite tight. He's hit this too hard. Wanted to be a bit straighter on this red.
8.
Got a double kiss on the red, but
9.
he's still okay.
Yeah, that was a danger, the double kiss, but as you say, Ken, he's still on the black. The only thing is he's got a little bit of work to do with the cue ball here. And that's what the problem was. He had to play with a lot of right-hand side corner. And you put side on, and you've got to allow for the throw, and he didn't judge it well.
Eight. Nine.
He's got a perfect little angle just to stun into the red, just above the black and to the left. Beautiful touch in around pink and black. And hopefully we'll see a bit of evidence of this
17.
Today as he gets a kick on that cue ball. Just stop the pace. See the red jump. Good recovery.
24.
But he's got a lovely touch, hasn't he, John? And that's why.
As you say, it was a good recovery. He was unlucky there because he got the kick. But he's having to play a different red to the one he'd like. So going back up the table for blue or port colour.
25.
But he's landed absolutely plumb on the blue. He'd rather not have played for this red, but he's got a nice angle on it, as you can see. Made light work of it. Good shot. Now this black. And one more red, and the first frame's in the bag.
$54. 55.
Snooker, but I don't think he'll be coming back to the table when Ding is finished with these. His cue ball has been absolutely pinpoint.
62. $63. 68.
Playing for this red in the right middle tells me that possibly, well, I was going to say possibly.
76.
We spoke yesterday about how fast this table was playing, John.
77.
Ding has certainly got the pace of it straight away. He's made 462 centuries in his career. As I said,
84.
6 times a 147, and he's only made 9 centuries this season. 36
86.
last season he's made, and that will probably be evidence of how sort of his standards has dropped this season. But this is a nice way
89.
to start off his campaign here. The Dafabet Masters.
$93.
Yeah, and he finished last season so well, of course, losing in the final of the World Championship to Mark Selby. He put up a great
98.
performance. So maybe this is a kick-start to the season if he has a good run in this tournament. Wonderful break. Never looked in doubt. Mark Selby had first chance. So that was a tricky black, but he had to play. So, good start. And Ryan Day just sat down and had to watch. And it was good watching.丁俊晖